Hello, everybody. Well, there is nothing wrong with the sound. Do not adjust it. There's just been a spell cast across the whole studio. Oh, I've got goosebumps. It's exciting. Oh, super, super, super exciting. Right, everyone. Welcome to liveshopping.vip. My name's Stephanie. We're going to be introducing you to the team. We've got the most amazing show lined up for you. You will be spellbound. We have got a brand new launch. We have got an icon in the craft industry and the finished samples and the product that you're going to see with exclusives, with free gifts, with giveaways that you are going to experience in this hour. Please do not go anywhere. All right, that's that done. Right, come on, everybody, come on in because we've got some really, really exciting news for you. I want to introduce you to a lady that really doesn't need an introduction. However, I couldn't do a show without saying that, at the risk of embarrassing her, she's been an icon in the craft industry for a very long time. Somebody who has been at the forefront of product development, licensing, bringing you quality artwork, bringing you quality product, caring about the customer, everything that's important to us, education, inspiration. It's Lynda! Lynda Chapman!
Is that me you're talking about?
Oh my goodness me! Oh, wow. Do you know what? I am thrilled beyond words.
I am too.
That you are here. I'm on a book of spells. Do you know, this is just fabulous because you've brought us new products. You've brought
I've brought my sidekick. Oh, he follows me. He follows me everywhere. I've just promoted him.
Have you?
I have. He was the warlock. He's now the sorcerer. But he is, I warn you, he's on probation. It is supposed to be for 3 months, but depending how he behaves himself today, it could be extended to 6 months.
Well,
longer.
We will meet Ian in just a moment. And because this is all about this fabulous collection, about what you're bringing to us, about the product, the samples. I mean, we are surrounded literally by the most exquisite collection of beautiful design work. The show is going to be about ideas, inspiration, bringing you a deal. We're super, super excited. Don't forget to phone your family and friends and make sure that they're watching us too, because this is going to be one of those shows you don't want to miss. So,
can I just say a big thank you from my team, from the Crafty Witches, Becky Seddon and I. We started just over 2.5 years ago. As everybody knows, I retired. It lasted all of 8 weeks. I was enjoying hanging motion on the line, doing the garden, reading books, things I'd never done for years. And then she persuaded me to go into business with her. And here I am, 2.5 years later, and I'm still as passionate, even more passionate now. I've stood on my soapbox for 22 years about digital crafting. And now at last people are starting to take a bit of notice of me.
We love digital crafting, don't we, everybody? We absolutely love it. So get your messages in. Now, the thing that Lynda, I don't know where Lisa came from. Well, that just shows you where my head is today. The thing about what Lynda does is that we've all been used to being in a very structured studio environment. Here, there are no rules.
Well,
you can break the rules.
I break rules all the time.
Well, you do, but here it's like we give you a great big round of applause. Okay. So we love the concept of what we've got here. I'm going to just waffle. That's not right. Let me get the other team in here so that Lynda can take over and talk to you about the ethos behind the brand, why it's so important, what we love about digital crafting, and then we can introduce you to Ian, who I can't wait to see demonstrate. How many demos did you say he was going to do?
He's going to do 4.
Wow, you're a taskmaster.
He's got to earn his keep. Everybody has to earn the keep.
You know what? I'm super happy for all of you because somehow you're shopping ahead. How are you managing that? We haven't told you how to. I'm going to let the lovely Mel Heaton come and join us as well because she is going to take over the reins. Lynda, I've got to say, I'm excited to have
you
you
know,
here.
It must be, 7-10 years since you and I worked together on a show.
No, not.
We've had many mishaps, and
I've had two artificial hips since then.
You know, I've had the barn doors fall on me. If you remember.
I remember that. Oh, listen, we have got so many stories to tell you. I can't wait for you to hear some of them. This is the grassroots, behind the scenes of the industry, where you just have to hear all of the Lynda doesn't keep secrets either.
No, I gossip for England.
Oh, there you go. So you think I'm bad? You wait till you hear what's coming up from here. We're going to have a load of fun. So please don't go anywhere, everyone. Join us. In fact, you are. Welcome to everybody that is joining. Thank you for your company. And I'm going to butt out and let this lot come in. So I'll see you in a minute. Lynda, start talking about the Book of Spells.
Right, so the Crafty Witches, we're all about licensed artwork. So we've brought our licensed artwork with us. We're also going to be bringing you Pollyanna Pickering and a couple of other licensed artists that we work with. But today it's all about witchcraft. So today we've got a brand new Book of Spells. So
Lynda,
those of you who have followed us...
Lynda!
What? Oh, God.
Ian's put a spell on me.
Oh,
I've got my invisibility cloak and I can't get out of it.
I'll take it off. There you go.
Thank you very much.
She's borrowed Aya's Lexi the Dragon Slayer's invisibility blanket.
You know, invisibility cloaks. Come here, you.
Look at that.
Honestly.
I've just had hug after hug after hug.
So happy that you're here, I can't tell you.
So what we've done, we've brought a brand new Book of Spells.
Can I ask you a question first?
Yes.
Because you said I have to ask you this question because it'll make me laugh.
Go on.
Where did the Crafty Witches name come from?
Okay, the Crafty Witches.
Primed and ready to go, can you tell?
Okay, many, many years ago, we were sat in my mum's kitchen, round the tea table, having tea in her cottage, and my niece and nephew, my sister and my brother-in-law, who none of us liked, and we still don't.
I told you she's up already.
We were sat round the table, and I think Laura was about 6. She's in her 30s now, so it tells you how long ago it was. And she piped up, "Auntie Lynda?" I said, "Yes." "My daddy calls you and Nana the Wicked Witches of the North." To which Dad nearly choked on his tea.
Babes, right? That's
No, I
hilarious.
don't. And I looked at my mum, and my mum looked at me, and we both smiled and thought, yeah, you do. So when we were looking for a name for the company, I just came out with the Crafty Witches.
Brilliant.
And, you know, we've played on that name.
Yeah.
You know,
Love
we
it.
have paper potions, books of spells, paper charms. It's been a brilliant name to come up
fabulous.
with. You know,
Love
so
that. So now you know the background.
So that's why I'm dressed in black.
Oh,
also,
I
black
see.
makes you look slimmer.
And you can.
And I can.
22 years of can't wear all black.
Yes, you can't wear black.
Watch me.
It's not allowed.
Love that. Right, Lynda.
So we pride ourselves in using licensed artwork. Mm-hmm. The angel policy is, as long as you make a finished product, you can make to sell for personal profit, you can make to sell for charities. In the case of Pollyanna Pickering, if you, you know,
we've got a show
choose,
tonight, haven't we?
We have, yes. If you choose to make funds for animal charities, bird charities, it's great. There is one item on today's show that we even let you print and sell. So we'll get to that.
I know, right? Good, that, isn't it?
So first of all, we've got a Book of Spells.
We have.
Which is brand new.
Yep.
It's called Abracadabra because we're going down the alphabet route now.
Perfect.
And it's got 5 chapters in. We'll show you how to use that, but let's show you the easy way, which are the boards, shall we?
Absolutely. So shop book is going to get you. So the way that you shop here at liveshopping.vip, it's super easy. We're going to show you a product, and that product will have a code. And all you need to do is to type shop and then that code into the comments underneath the video. Because I don't know about you, Lynda, but for 20 years it's frustrated me that we're sending our customers away from a visual channel to shop and miss the demo. So now you can shop while you watch. So it's super, super easy. You can watch us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and on the website, which is liveshopping.vip. It's a brilliant way to shop. Shop and then the code will pop that product into a basket for you. And then when you're ready to check out, we're going to send you a message, and in that message there'll be a link. Click that link, that takes you to check out, where you log in and check out your baskets. Yeah. I mean, it couldn't be easier, could it really?
No, and our downloads work in exactly the same way as yours, in that you get a zipped file, because we compress it to make it quicker. So we suck it up. You send a zip file, and then you have to unzip it. Sometimes you unzip it, you get straight into the workings. Other times, like with the abracadabra, because we've given you a bonus bundle, you've got 2 zip files, so you unzip both of them. But if you get stuck, you can just email us.
Well, there's a video on our YouTube channel with me showing you how to unzip files. Brilliant. Because if I can do it, you can do it.
Oh God, because Mel's not technical at all.
See? Thank you, Lynda.
She's good at selling. She once sold me £500 set of Copic pens.
I did, yeah. Because they're good.
And even I hesitated about pressing the buy button, but I did.
I know you did. Right, lovely.
So,
what's this?
These are the boards with what is in each of the collections that we're selling today.
So Shop Book is going to get you the first one. It's a digital kit with a bonus blooms around for $19.99.
Yes.
Wow.
So you're getting, once you open the book, there are 5 chapters. You get 3 main collections. Yep. So you're getting Fairy Kisses, Rainbow Blossom, and Whisper of the Woods. You're getting a set of essential inserts, which come in 8 different sizes, portrait and landscape. And you get a blank insert in each size. Brilliant. So that you can stamp or add your own messages, whatever method you use. Okay. And then you've got a set of 50 toppers that come in A6 and 6x6 size.
Fantastic.
But not only that, today, and this is exclusive to liveshopping.vip, we're going to give you the Blooms Abound. Now, you can't get this anywhere else for at least 14 days.
Oh, nice.
This kit here is worth $3.49.
Okay.
So in that, you get 2 topper sheets, a sentiment sheet, an insert, and then you get decorative papers, essential papers, and solid papers.
Lovely.
My buzzwords are mix, match, and harmonise.
Oh, look at you.
Everything mixes, matches, and harmonise.
Look at
if we put a dark blue in there, it would stand out, all for the wrong reasons.
Absolutely.
We make it easy for you. These kits are put together to bring out the creativity in you. But, you'll see from the sample. Can I mention our Facebook page?
Oh, please do, Lynda.
Mention whatever you like. I would in any case.
Well, I know you would. Right. I'm giving you permission.
We have a Facebook page called Creative Friends. And all of my team, I call them my girls and boys. I don't call them...
Did you hear that?
What was that?
No, I don't know. I don't know whether you're being insulted by this, but Amber's just said, Amber's our producer, she just looked at me and she went, she reminds me of you.
She learned from the best,
So what she means is, we're northern and we say it the way it is.
Of course.
That's what that means, Lynda.
And you know, I have even more advantage, Amber, because I'm older and wiser. And it's one of the advantages of being older. You can be as grumpy and bossy as you want to. And I take full advantage.
Yes, you do.
So, I've forgotten what I was going to say now.
So you were talking about the colours and the colours being perfect.
Yeah, the colours. Becky Seddon, she is Toil Witch.
Becky for a long time.
You can guess who I am. We've got Hubble Bubble with the 3 witches there. Hubble Bubble, Toil and Trouble. Yeah. And then we've got Ian the Sorcerer, Kevin the Warlock, and we've even got Sharon the Cat.
Wow.
So
brilliant.
These... if you go on Creative Friends on Facebook, now it's a closed group, so you have to ask to be let in, and we're only choosy. You have to answer 3 questions. We don't ask you your age or your bank account details or anything. They're quite easy. And then all the girls and boys, and I call them my girls and boys, I don't call them the DT because it sounds like a nasty disease. And they post all their samples on their Pinterest. We're on Pinterest. I think we have about 4,000 card samples on Pinterest. So that is the main item.
I remember doing a show in the Ideal World Studios as a pick of the day when we did those 11 live hours in 24 hours, and the scan and cut had just been updated so it read SVG files, and I was on with Leonie, and I said to her, it reads the SVG files now, Leonie. She went, I have no idea what that means, but it sounds like a disease I need to put a cream on. And I corpsed. They actually had to go to a video because I was crying, laughing. It was just the way she came out with it. It was brilliant. Right, so that's your shop book.
That's your book and the freebie.
And your freebie. So your freebie will automatically get added in.
Yeah, well, your freebie is in when you get your zip file, you unzip it, you'll get 2 zip files, Perfect. One with your book of spells and one with your blooms. Right,
so all you need to do is type shop book and that will get you that and the extra bonus as well. Perfect.
This is Magica card. Now these are individual card kits. Now we sell them on our website for £2 a set. We're giving you 9 sets, so if you do the maths, that's £18. You're getting them for half price.
You are.
Now these you are allowed to print and pack and sell. We've even given you full instructions. We've given you a front cover, if I can. Here's the front cover.
There you go.
So it looks really professional if you put them on your craft stall.
Lovely.
Excuse the shakes. I have a tremor in my right hand now, which is why Ian does most of the demos for me.
Bless you. So still here, that's the main thing.
So here's your 9 kits. And again, Ian's going to show you. You can see they've got everything you need, including full instructions. And I think Ian did the maths, and it costs you about 60 to 70 pence to print off, depending what card you print them off onto.
Brilliant.
But every workshops, brilliant for workshops, because you know how you get you do a workshop. I wanted that card.
Yeah.
You could just print off
Absolutely.
A set while you're waiting.
It's brilliant, isn't it? So Shop Magic is going to get you that one for $9.99.
Right.
Brilliant, that, isn't it?
This one I love.
Which one's this one?
Is the Paper Charms.
Paper Charms.
Now this is an exclusive bundle that we've put together for you. You're going to get sheets. Aren't these gorgeous?
We now sell a sublimation printer.
Yeah.
Imagine these printed on a sublimation printer on your mouse mats and your mugs and your doormats and all that.
You're going to get the Paper Charms paper pack has, I think it's 24, isn't it, Ian? 24 individual papers for you to print off, and then we've also given you some toppers to match, which have mats and layers. You can see you get the topper, you get the solid colour, and then you get the matte. And again, we've done all the sizing for you, but that's not to say that you can't take them, use your snapshot tool and increase them. As long as you increase the size or decrease the size by the same percentage is the easiest way to do it on each of your papers.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Thank you. And then we've got...
So that one is Shop Charm.
Right.
And that is $8.99. So you're getting Paper Charms, Butterfly Breeze.
Yes.
Papers and toppers, and it's a digital collection.
For $8.99. Now, normally... Sorry.
It's all right.
Normally the papers cost you $4.99 and the toppers cost you $6.99. So you've got and that is an exclusive bundle.
Absolutely. So you've got your saving. And the other great thing is no postage and it's digital, so you can be crafting with this as soon as you've checked it out. Isn't that cool?
It's brilliant. Absolutely. Do you know, I've been dead nervous today.
Don't
it's like it's like starting a new job. It really.
No,
I always get nervous.
You?
I think nerves are good because then you don't get up yourself. What you see is what you get. You know. You don't pretend to be something you're not. Do you know what I mean?
Right now.
I'm just me. It just comes. I've no
down
filter.
To earth. Oh, there's times when I've had to walk off set because I'm crying, laughing. When me and David get together, honestly, dropped his balls last week on the floor. It all went wrong last week. Let me tell you.
I'm looking forward to working with David as well.
Oh, hilarious!
So this is your 3 for 2. Now what we do is these kits individually would be $3.49 each. And again, we've given
I'm going to grab my post-it note. We're not that professional here. Triple is your code. 3 for 2. So you've got hummingbirds galore, ship ahoy, and spectacular stitches
for $6.99. So literally you're getting 3 for 2. And each of these kits has 12 printable sheets. You've got spectacular stitches, which is so beautiful.
Printing those on our rice paper.
Yeah. We raided the warehouse yesterday. Shy Bairn's getting out, you know. If you don't ask, you don't get. So, of course, I asked, and I got.
Absolutely.
So when I get home, I'll be printing on acetate.
You did? You print on everything that you like, all the Craftmaster stuff that Lynda is referring to. You'll find it on our website.
Yes, I mean, this is perfect. It's like a marriage made in heaven, isn't it?
Meant to be.
So this is your hummingbirds galore. Beautiful hummingbirds there.
Absolutely.
And we've got samples for you to have a look at.
Oh, yes, we'll do that.
And then this is Ships Ahoy.
I love it. I love them all. I think they're all beautiful.
So if you're on a limited budget, this is the one to go for.
$6.99 for 3 kits.
Yep.
And you can print them, like you said, on rice paper, on fabric, on acetate, all of those different mediums that we bring you here now that regular home printers can cope with. This is going to be absolutely fabulous for that.
Whatever you can put through your printer, you can print on.
Correct.
Now, we've also got one more kit, but we haven't got a board for it. It's called Oh Honey Bee, and that's $3.49.
Lewis, do you want to come round, love, and have a look at these samples? Because these are absolutely beautiful.
I have a lovely team.
If you got your time for tea, those rice papers that we had the other day, these are going to work beautifully with that. That's what you were going to do. You're going to tell us about your Facebook page, Lynda.
My Facebook page? Or Creative Friends?
Yes.
Yes. All these samples go on Creative Friends. So if you want ideas, if you think, how did you make that certain card? Just ask the question in Creative Friends and somebody will come on and answer it for you.
I love the colours in this.
Beautiful, isn't it?
They're stunning.
Very fresh looking.
It is.
And I think bees, anything to do with bees is really popular in crafting, isn't it?
Yeah, stunning. I think the bees almost taken over from the butterfly, hasn't it?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, they're absolutely stunning. Right, let's have a look as we go down so you can point out which you want, and then we can see these.
The next ones are your Magica card. These are all your different cards that you can make, and as I say, you get everything. You get different sentiments, so you can make the cards for any occasion. Where there's numbers, you get different numbers. But again, there's something there for everybody.
$4.99?
$3.49 it should be, unless I've put the wrong price in.
Amber, Shop Honey? $4.99.
Can you change the price, or are you not allowed? $3.49.
Yes. There you go. Flipping out, she can come again, can't she? In the middle of a show, she's like, no, slash that price. That reminds me of Stephanie, that. I'll tell you what, Amber, let's not knock £15 off that. And Amber's like, okay, in the middle of a live show.
It's one of the perks of being the boss as
Correct,
well.
Right. Shop Honey will get you that. This is your magic one, did you say?
This is your magic card, and these are your 9 individual card collections. So you even get the envelope, you get the insert, you get all the elements to decoupage, you get different sentiments, so you can use them for different occasions. These would normally be £2 a pack. You can put these together, and they look great made up. Excuse the flare, but we've put.
We'll make it work.
Look at that. We've put a front cover on. There's instructions in there, so you could sell that kit there and make your money straight away.
Oh, absolutely. Without a shadow of a doubt.
And as I say, Ian did the costing.
Say you do like church fetes or school fetes, things like that. Make the card, but then sell the kit on the back of it so that you can sit there and make another one, right?
You know, do workshops, do after school clubs, and you can sell these as well.
Right, so Shop Honey will get you that one. Just wait till the price changes, please, for that one. Shop Magic is going to get you that one. And then the one right at the end is...
that's the paper charms.
That's Shop Charm, $8.99.
That is just
Lewis is fighting with the tree.
It's a triffid, it might eat you. Be careful, Lewis.
I haven't tripped over it yet.
Not yet. You're doing good.
The papers on that are just absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, that's right up my street, that one. That's the one that I would
colourful,
like them
but
all.
None of the colours clash.
No, it's perfect.
This is Becky at her finest.
Absolutely.
You know, she's been a stalwart in the industry, worked with many of the big names. Came to work with me 10 years ago, took over from me when I left Creative Crafting World when I retired. And then decided it wasn't fun without me there.
There you go. So she wanted you back.
She did. So I've got one more lot to show you. Right. So this is the quality of the print. Everything is 300 DPI. It's magazine quality. be patient when you're downloading things, especially on tonight's show with Pollyanna Pickering. I know we crafters are not renowned for our patience at all. In fact, it doesn't exist in our vocabularies. But this shows you the quality. This is A4. Yep. This is printed on A3. Wow. And look, there is no degradation.
No, it's brilliant. Word, isn't it? It is. Can you spell it?
Yeah, I could, but not on air. Mel, I went to school in the days where you had to do 10 spelling and 10 mental arithmetic every morning.
Me too, absolutely.
And it really irks me when people spell receive wrong.
Oh yeah, absolutely right.
So now I'm going to show you. This is one.
Oh dear.
This is one of the toppers that you'll find on the Abracadabra Book of Spells. So that's the actual size. Okay. This is it if you reduce it using your snapshot tool. And again, we have little videos showing you how to use your snapshot tool. Because these are all PDFs. So we've done PDFs because it's easier. Yeah. You don't have to use a different program with them. So that's printed at 50%. That's printed at 73%. Now, way back in the day when I first got on my soapbox, people used to say, oh yeah, but it drinks the ink, right? Depends what paper you work on. If you work on good paper, it does not drink the ink. If you work on copier paper, it soaks the ink in. You can see it going, and it soaks the ink in. The better quality paper, the better the finish, the less ink you use. We all use eco tank printers when we print it, and honestly, the ink lasts for ages. Yep.
What I'm excited about is your face. So if you're together, I need you to take a picture. Somebody take a picture of Lynda's face when she tries a pure or premium pure print.
Right, I'll get Colin.
Get Colin on it.
So this is at 75%. This is at fit to page.
Yeah, that's just lovely.
But look at this. This is on an A3 printer. Now, I know quite a few of you have A3 printers these days.
I have one.
Imagine printing that and just putting it in a frame and selling
amazing,
it.
Isn't it?
You just putting it on your wall.
Yeah, fabulous. Right, so you can see, you've seen everything that Lynda's bringing you today. For your printables, head to Highlight Crafts and you can add those in. We'll get them added onto shows going forward. Right, there's something you want to show us on here. And then I'm going to introduce you to Ian.
Yeah.
Because Ian's under an invisibility cloak at the moment and we need to take it off him so we can see him and he can do some demos, right?
I want to show you how all of that, unless it's just folder based, we use an interface. Now your interface you can only use with a Windows based PC.
Right.
I say Windows XP and later, but I think I should say Windows 8 and later now. These are future proof.
Right.
As long as you've got an up-to-date version of Adobe Reader or Foxit, which are PDF readers, which you can get for free. Never, ever, ever pay for Adobe or Foxit. You need the free download. If you have any other device that you can connect to a printer, you use a different, you can't use this interface, you use a different way to go into it. And if it's one of our more recent kits, we give you a printable index. So down the side here, Lewis, this is what you'll get when you've unzipped it. You'll get these folders, you'll get autoplay. So if you've got a Chromebook, a Mac, an iPhone, an Android phone, anything else that you can connect to a printer, you into the click on autoplay and then go into the docs folder and you've got everything listed there. And you'll have an index that you can print off and you've got the references.
Brilliant.
If you have a Windows based PC, you need to be in the autorun.exe.
Okay.
So the way to remember is, if you've got Windows, you want to run the program. If you've got anything else, you want to play with it.
Perfect.
When you click on autorun.exe, this is the landing page that will come up. You click on Open Me. And did you hear the tinkle?
Love that. Little spell.
And normally it dissolves, but it's not dissolving today.
Okay.
But now, my wonderful husband does all this for us.
Amazing.
Well, I've got to make him work.
Well, yeah, you're at home with him now, aren't you? How's he coping?
Yeah, it's hard. But we did celebrate our 40 6th wedding anniversary.
Oh, well,
you get
you've
less
done all right
murder,
then.
don't you?
I'm on 25 this year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We spent our silver wedding anniversary at Disneyland in Paris.
Nice. And I will be on the Alaman in Blackburn. That's
Oh, nice. So here, if you get stuck, there's our website. There are help files. Follow the cauldrons. More information tells you where to go if you get stuck or anything.
Brilliant.
We're always at the end of an email. Because I don't sleep very well at night, so because I'm up and down. You'll know where I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
I've been known to answer emails at 4 o'clock in the morning. Sad. I'm good because I haven't brought my Kindle with me.
Have you not?
I've left it by the side of the bed charging.
No.
So I couldn't play with my Kindle and do my jigsaws at 4 o'clock this morning. So here's your book of spells, and you've got 5 chapters. You've got Fairy Kisses, Rainbow Blossoms, Whisper of the Woods, Pastel Posies, brilliant inserts.
Perfect.
So let's go to, which one, Ian, do you reckon?
Oh, I'd go to the Rainbow Blossom.
Right, so you click on the picture, and here you are.
Lovely.
So all you would do is select the one you like the look of,
Yep.
and it opens up into Adobe Reader. You
Brilliant.
go click Print Craft. Simple as that.
Amazing.
But in there, that's where, if you know your way around Adobe Reader, you can get your snapshot tool and you can isolate something if you want to.
Okay.
So then you follow the cauldrons. So the next cauldron brings you up to more toppers.
Mm-hmm.
And then we click on next again. You've got your decorative papers.
Brilliant.
Click on next again. 12 by 12 decorative papers. If you've got an A3 printer, you can print 12 by 12. If you don't have an A3 printer and you've got A4, this prints off into an 8 by 8 square.
Amazing.
Click on next. You come to your essential papers.
Lovely.
In different colours. And then you've got, click on next again. You've got 12 by 12 essential papers.
Fabulous.
Click on next again. And you've got, sometimes it's a bit slow, you've got your solid colours. Imagine building up a library of solid coloured papers.
Oh, yes, please.
You can print double-sided.
I know, right?
You know, and this is soapbox time. This is a crafting shop open 24 hours a day that never runs out of stock.
Lynda, I need to show you something.
And
all these people.
Oh my God! Oh, thank
are
you,
with
people.
you today and saying welcome. Every single one of them.
Oh
look.
my goodness!
Isn't this fabulous? We've got loads of them. The what? The Leave Humour as well.
Oh,
yeah,
just me.
absolutely.
I will get myself into trouble one of these days.
Oh, I get myself into trouble every day, Lynda. So don't worry about that.
It's one of the privileges of being old. Then you've got your inserts. Now we could have just done a square insert and an A5 insert and made you downsize them and resize them yourself, but no, we've done them all for you. So these are 5 by 5 and 6 by 6. You've got 5 by 7. We've left the centre blank so you can put a stamp in, you can put a sentiment in yourself. You've got 6 by 4, you've got 7 by 7, you've got 8 by 8, A5
Brilliant.
and DL. But we're still going, Mel.
Oh, well, of course.
Now you're going to get this in every one of those 3 kits.
Right.
You've got 4 by 4. You've got a verse with a poem in.
Nice.
That's unique. Everything is unique to this collection.
Yep.
You've got borders, portrait and landscape, because you always want the one you haven't got.
Yeah, you do.
And it does make a difference. And then you've got some embellishments. You've got some tags. You've got all the sentiments there. When your cauldron goes grey, then you click on home and you're back to the beginning. Can I just quickly show you the inserts? Right, here's all your inserts. So 8 different sizes. You click on the size you want. Mm-hmm. You've got all portrait and landscape, because again, it does make a difference.
Fabulous.
Wishing you joy, love and cheer, not just today, but for all year round. Click on next. I think you have 10 for each size.
Wonderful.
And then you have your blank insert.
Perfect.
So that is the basis about how most of our collections.
Right, so I have a few questions.
Right.
First of all, can you use it on a Mac or not? Diane's asking.
Yes,
you can.
You just use
can't
the autoplay.
Use autoplay.
Yep.
Right. Next one is.
Do you know, it was so simple back in the day because you only chose between Windows or Macs, and Macs were always very clever people.
Yeah,
had
they
Macs.
were.
There were iPhones and Chromebooks and what have you.
Fran, who is one of our family at home says Lynda's definitely a good fit for the highlighter family. Yes, she is. Absolutely, she is. What was the Facebook group again, please?
Creative Friends.
There you are.
Asked to join. It's Kevin and Sharon Noble's wedding anniversary today.
Oh, happy anniversary.
Happy wedding anniversary.
How fabulous.
But Kevin, when he comes home tonight, hopefully there'll be quite a few of you wanting to join.
Absolutely. Right. Shall we go and have a chat with Ian?
Yes, I'll let Ian take over.
Can I take your microphone?
You're going to have to get some more, Meg.
We are going to, I promise you. By the time you come next time, we'll have half a dozen. You'll be good. There you are, my lovely. Welcome to Highlight Crafts.
Oh, nice to be here,
This is Ian, everybody. Welcome, Ian, please. This is very exciting. Ian, give me a bit of your background, please.
So I started my crafting journey over 25 years ago, and it was with some friends at work. I went through a very sad time in my life, and they sort of drew me into this world, which evidently has expanded over the years. And then it's 8 years ago now, I found all you guys on Create and Craft, and you became my new family.
That's giving me proper goosebumps.
And I've just progressed from there. Like I've been on an array of design teams and stuff, but I've been with Lynda now from what they call the other world or whatever it is, to the very beginning of the Crafty Witches.
Amazing.
So
that's fabulous, but that's a good thing, right?
I'm the irritating little brother.
I think you're fabulous. So welcome, Ian. Please.
Nice to be
Let
here
everybody
as well.
make everybody feel welcome. Do you know what? Our community that we're building is just fabulous. Everybody is so kind, and if we get any of those trolls in, oh my goodness me, they shoo them off really quick, smart. We don't do that here. We just don't put up with it. They're just in and they're off. Honestly, it's brilliant.
Well, I have been tuning in and watching, and you do seem to have a lot of fun.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun. Some days we have too much fun, but it is a lot. It is great. Right, my lovely, you're going to demonstrate for us.
We are, yeah.
So which kit are you working from, please?
So I'm going to use the toppers, the pastel toppers, and I've picked this card again. When they call this word expert. I scroll through Instagram. I follow a multitude of different people.
Absolutely.
And this card I'm going to make. It's called an eclipse card.
Lovely.
And it's the new thing. Well, it's the big thing that's going all across social media that you can do.
So
you can do it with like strips, or I've done it with love hearts. So I'm going to show you how I created it.
So which collection is this from, Ian?
This is from the Book of Spells.
Book of Spells.
And it's the topper collection that's in there.
Shop book. And it's $19.99. Get that into your basket. I'll tell you one thing that I've always known about Lynda is, first, her work ethos is the same as we have here. Don't matter what time she starts in the morning, she won't stop until that job's finished. And secondly, the quality of the design work is exceptional, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
And thank you to everybody, because you're absolutely loving this. I am delighted. I know Lynda gets nervous before every show. You don't need to be nervous. They love it, okay? You're good. You're good to go. Right, darling, let's do this then.
Right, so what I always do when I'm doing, I always print out my recipe, just to show you everybody what I've actually done. So this is the topper, and it's printed at the 6x6. I've printed 2 of these, and this is what I love about digital crafting, because if I make to sell, Mel. So if somebody wanted this card, if I'd had it in a paper pad, I'd probably make it once or twice.
Correct.
I can make this 5,000 times now.
Isn't
So that's what's amazing.
I love that.
So I've printed this twice. I've then printed, and we're going to use one of the inserts as well to pop in as well.
Fabulous.
I have used, I think these are in the brand shop. We've got essential sentiments.
Yep.
So I've just used some essential sentiments on it.
Brilliant.
And some of our black card.
Fantastic.
And I think you've got black card in the
we'll have it.
Craftmaster, haven't you?
We'll have it on there. So the reason that we started, like, you can carry on demonstrating if you've got stuff to do. The reason that we started liveshopping.vip was twofold. First of all, our website wasn't fast enough to host all of these brand shots for people that wanted to come and work with us and be part of our team along here. So what we did first of all was we started a new website. And the other reason is that when Lynda and Ian leave today, their product doesn't go with them, which is brilliant. So their product will stay on liveshopping.vip in that brand shop. So at any time, morning, noon, night, whenever, middle of the night, you can go on there and you can shop. Because what we found previously was when people were coming in and doing it in the Highlight Craft website, people were then ringing all the time and going, where's all the product gone? Now we keep it on there. The other benefit is that Lynda and her team, just like the other guys that come in, can give you the discount that they want to give you, which more often than not is more than your club discount. So make sure that you're having a look at that, because it's just a fabulous way to shop, and we're going to be getting more and more and more people on there. So liveshopping.vip, and then we'll flip back to Highlight Crafts. We're going to be extending our hours slightly, and some of them are going to be on this website, so you get used to shopping here as well, and we have just the same fun. Right, my lovely, so you put your insert in.
I've put my insert in.
Yep.
So again, and I've just matted it onto some black card. And again, I've just used a 6x6. I've then just popped the topper on with a bit of a mat. Now, this is obviously what I cut out, but I've got two, because obviously I've made the card to start with.
Right, so you've taped two pieces of paper together there.
Yeah, and then just put my nesting
this
dies.
as a template.
Yeah, just to put.
Clever.
So I'm just going to put that as my template over.
Clever.
And then what I can do is, rather than put the pads on the back of the actual, I can put them where I actually want them.
Lovely, love that. Top tip there.
So that makes it a lot easier when you're placing down.
This would be nice with photographs behind as well, then, wouldn't it, with the apertures?
Yeah. Well, you know what? Also, I was thinking, you know, because obviously we've had some lovely papers given to us, which is lovely, and I was thinking when Lynda was holding that one up, you've got the A4 canvas paper. This would look lovely on a canvas, you know, to go on a frame or something, wouldn't it?
Also on a canvas on rice papers.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah, and it looks super cool.
Isn't this great? Another digital company. And do you know what? I was stubborn as a mule, because that's who I am. I just am. I'm stubborn. And I was always the person that went out and bought sheet after sheet after sheet after sheet of paper. I must have thousands of pieces of paper in our house. We have a room that my husband calls the warehouse. And that's not my craft room.
And that's not your craft room.
No. And then Diane said to me one day, because she was doing my craft studio, and she said to me, everything's printed somewhere. And I couldn't argue with her, which annoyed me, because I like arguing. And I was like, oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. And do you know what? I mean, I love this paper. I think this is absolutely beautiful. But if it was in a paper pad, whether it's 6x6, 8x8, 12x12, I'd have had to buy 5 or 6 of those, because that would have been my favourite paper. And I don't want it to run out. Now, digitally, it never runs out.
Yeah. And just to say that I've confused matters here, it was going to be like the original one.
It doesn't matter.
I've obviously put them the wrong way round when I've cut them out, but not to worry, because that's what it's all about, isn't it, crafting?
Listen, happy accidents. The number of things.
An extra month on his probation.
Oh, an extra month on your probation. You can't leave it yet.
No,
You've got another month now.
So this is going to look completely different to the original.
Listen, Ian, do you know what? This is the good thing, though, isn't it? Isn't it lovely that you can take one set of papers and come up with half a dozen different cards just from that one paper?
Absolutely.
I think this is fabulous. I love it.
And then you've got, these are like the sentiments, and I've just matted them on.
Yeah, on
to some
black.
But you've with the sentiments as well. How Becky's done them, when I showed the sheet, it's got a black border around it, so she's already thought of that. I've just cut it out. And,
so you don't need to mat and layer it?
No, so all that hard work's done for you.
Brilliant.
And that's what, like Lynda said with the download, having the 7x7, 6x6 top, you know, they've thought of everything for you. You haven't got to think for yourself. I mean, which sometimes you like to, but sometimes it's nice to...
I've found, though, over the years, what most crafters struggle with is putting colour together.
Yeah.
And the best way to put colour together is to learn from somebody that does it for a living, like Lynda, and take a piece of pattern paper and use those colours. Rather than a colour wheel, which can be really confusing, literally pick a piece of paper that you love and match everything to that, because they're just beautiful. Let's just show our lovely viewers at home. So this one, so what's the difference?
So this one is matched up with all of the areas,
with all the areas underneath.
It is an eclipse. But for whatever reason, I've done it, but it doesn't matter. It gives it a different feel. Yeah. So again, it's still worthy of
it's beautiful.
Of doing, isn't it?
Well, it's just two completely different looks using exactly the same technique, right?
Yeah. And because in that topper collection, you've got 56x6 and 50A6, or they're the same images, but in 6x6 and A6.
Yeah.
How many times can you make 50 cards, all different, that you could have on your craft store? That's amazing, isn't it?
Absolutely fabulous. Right, let's do a really quick recap. So we're going to start with the 3 for 2s over there, Lewis, if you can have a look at those for me. So these are your 3 for 2s. I'll come back to you in a minute, Ian, so get yourself ready. Shop Triple is going to get you all 3. So Hummingbirds Galore, Ship Ahoy, and Spectacular Stitches for $6.99. That is crazy value for money. You need to get that in your basket. Shop Triple. And don't forget, the sooner you check out, the sooner you can download that, unzip those files, and then you can be crafting with it. So when Lynda's on tonight with me at 7 o'clock, with our lovely Pollyanna Pickering, double trouble, then you will be able to be crafting, which is fabulous. So Shop Triple will get you that one. Now then, this one, Shop Honey, Lynda literally knocked another £1.50 of it. So it's now £3.49. Okay, so that is Shop Honey. And these are beautiful, aren't they? This blue with that honey yellow is absolutely exquisite. And that green is just a perfect match. So you're getting that one, that is Shop Honey, and that is £4.99. Here comes our Sam, you taking over from cameras, love?
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you, Lewis.
Thank you, Lewis.
You did good.
You did good. Oh, if you got the Lynda seal of approval, you're doing well. Right now then, this one is your, just remind me.
Magica card. And
so this is
down. I'm just
Shop Magic. And that is £9.99. They're all coming down. Take your time, breathe. Breathe.
Another month.
Oh, God. You've got to be with her forever now, Ian.
I know.
Whether you want to or not, you're on probation.
I'm on probation.
I love that. So Shop Magic is going to get you a bundle for £9.99. I love these price points, Lynda. They're fabulous. Then we've got this one. Now, this is your book of spells right the way along here. So let's have a look at some of these samples because these are exquisite. So you've got, what do you call your design team?
Boys and girls.
Boys and girls. Love that.
I don't say the names because I have quite a lot of them.
And you can't,
remember them all. But I know they're absolute bee's knees. I treasure. Some of them have worked with me from more or less the very beginning of my crafting time, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. You become family, don't you?
You do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then finally, this is Charm. So Shop Charm is going to get you that one for £8.99. I love this. These paper, I mean, look at how beautiful that paper is there. That sublimated on a mouse mat. Sam, look at that. Isn't that lovely? They're beautiful, aren't they? So those are your 5 different options. Please feel free to put all 5 in your basket if that's what you want to do. Oh, and we're going to draw 3 winners, did you say?
3 winners.
You're going to win these. I need one of these.
Put Bubble in the comments.
Oh, yes, put Bubble in the comments. You've got like 8 minutes. It's no good reminding me to do it because I'll forget. So you might get White Witch or you might get Hubble Witch's Brew, which is black. So you'll get one of these and there'll be 3 winners. Yeah. Right, so at the end, Amber will draw those 3 winners and then you'll get one of those sent out from Lynda, which is fabulous. I'm so sorry. You've got about, I'm going to say 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Bubble. Bubble. We had to find a word that Facebook wouldn't put us in jail for. And we thought bubble was quite good. Right, my lovely. Do you want to do another one with us?
Yeah, we're going to do a Magica card.
Yes,
and I was just going to show you, like what Lynda showed you on the boards, but this is like the pack broken down, like what you're going to get.
Right,
so,
perfect.
like Lynda said about being on the on your craft stands and stuff, and you know, like your classes and this.
Yep.
This is all here for you. So
Yep.
you get in your cover page, which she showed you. You then get in the instructions on how to do it. So the education's there as well for you.
Fabulous.
You then get the card. So all of these, again, I always recommend whatever you print on with Adobe, you either print to fit, print actual, or you resize it. Always use the same thing when you're making it. That's just a standard
one
practice.
you choose, just do it
print
the same.
everything the same.
Perfect.
You then get the backing paper, a sort of a banner. You've got a various array of sentiments. You've also got got one trap there. You get the topper with a bit of decoupage, flowers. You've then got the insert. You've then got the envelope as well to make up. So everything is there to make the card from start to finish.
Fantastic.
So that's what we're going to do. And we're going to start with the envelope so that it's got time to dry. And that was what the finished project's going to look like.
Lovely.
Fingers crossed, like after the last one.
No,
so
listen,
we'll take our fingers and cross them.
Somebody said to you, this is still, so looking at, no, where is it? Still a beautiful card, Ian, says Wendy.
Oh,
so you're good. Don't worry about that. You should see what I do on shows. It's hilarious. Lynda, Marina's asking, do you still do the World of Card? She loved your black card.
Emporium.
Do you?
I have Lynda Chapman's paper emporium.
Do I need to go shopping in your emporium?
Even better than my World of Paper.
Oh my goodness me.
So we're just putting.
Right, Marina.
I'm just using a tacky glue to put my envelope together, but I mean you can use your red liner tape and stuff as well. It's just for speed, I suppose. On
Sharon Noble's very busy. She's approving new members to Creative Friends.
Oh right, oh very good.
There you go. On your wedding anniversary, yes, congratulations. Oh, how lovely. How lovely.
These envelopes again as well, I mean, it's a template as well for you, Mel, like,
course.
you know, as well. So if you ever want to make just, you know, out of the decorative papers in the other collections, you can just draw around these. Again, all of this, I've not used a trimmer or anything. I've just used a pair of scissors, just because if you're brand new and you're starting out, you know, sometimes you ain't got all the bells and whistles, have you? So it's nice to know that you can just use a pair of scissors.
I often think that. I think when I first started, if I searched glue, there'd have been like a glue stick and a bit of tape, wouldn't there? Now, good grief, I don't know where you start. So this is a brilliant... I know you do. I know you do.
Well, you know, I think about, you know, the girls that I was talking about when I was at work and they were getting me involved. If it wasn't for them at the beginning, I would never have known what you need to get started.
Absolutely.
Like, I mean, obviously they took me to my first craft show at the NEC.
Oh, I bet that was wasn't it?
Yeah, well, I come out a lot poorer than what I went in, like, you know, and I'd got heat guns and all sorts of things.
Lad.
Like, you know,
Love
it was a great thing. So again, this, you can, like I say, you can use your red liner tape or your, you know, your fingerless tape or whatever.
I think you find what is the best for you,
but
don't you?
It's just for speed, and that'll just give it time to dry. Then on the card, like, I've cut the card blank out, and again, you can just, you know, you've got the insert, you can stamp on it if you want. You can cut one of the sentiments out and pop that in if you want. That's entirely up to yourself.
Fabulous.
I'm just going to pop a bit of glue on. Again, when I make these up to sell, because I do I do make to sell, that's what the whole purpose of crafting is, to do what you want to do with it, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's what you all did for me.
Daphne Rogers, who's in Canada,
Oh, wow.
is asking, Lynda, can any of these be printed on your Cascade Folio Spring Collection A4 cardstock, please, and thanks?
It could, but it'll change the colour.
Right.
Yeah, the Cascade would be coloured card, but as long as you can print on anything that will go through your printer.
Absolutely. So the answer is yes, Daphne, but it will change the colour because it's a coloured card.
Yes.
So just be aware of that. But yes, you can.
Isn't it good that, you know, we can sell to America?
It's brilliant. Canada. I know, it's great, isn't it?
Digital crafting
just
opens up the whole world to everybody in the world.
Absolutely. I love it.
So then I've just popped some foam tapes on the banner bit just to put through the middle.
Lovely.
And again, these are really quick and simple cards. So I always talk about, do you know when somebody comes around and go, oh, it's Gladys's birthday. Gladys lives a lot in my life. I don't even know where Gladys, but you know.
Doris.
And it's Gladys's birthday and I haven't got a card. And these are so quick and simple to just go up, print off, cut with your pair of scissors and you're ready to go, aren't
Brilliant,
you?
right?
Pop your top right.
Image. Look at that.
And again, I haven't used a die to cut that. I'm not saying I'm the best with a pair of scissors, but I've used scissors just so that you can see that you don't need all the bells and whistles. But if you've got them, use them,
Absolutely use them.
And then you can just sort of bend. I mean, sometimes I would have put that perhaps on, say, a 140 or a 160 GSM paper, but I have just used it on the card. And then I've got a lovely I love you sentiment.
I'm going to give you a tip. When you use the premium pure print that you got yesterday, don't put it on your scan and cut mat.
Don't put it on.
It loves it and it won't give it you back.
And it won't let me have it back.
So your regular pure print, don't put your premium on, because I'll get a message going, hi Mel, this is Ian. Can't get it off my mat. We've only got 2 minutes left. Can you believe that? How quickly has that show gone? 4 demos. I think we need to put Lynda on probation.
Yeah, we'll put Lynda on probation.
At the beginning, and then you can get your demos.
But there you go, it all fits. It all fits in the envelope, Mel.
I love that. Come here, you. Great job.
Thank
well
you.
done.
Thank you so much.
That's fabulous. I love that. Oh, it's so exciting having new people in, isn't it? It's great. Right, let's go back to Lynda. We will get this organised, I promise. There we go. Stephanie will be on it.
I don't share, you know.
Well,
I did all my sharing as a kid because I was the oldest of 5.
See, I don't mind sharing, but nobody's getting me Maltesers.
No, I don't share.
And I don't understand these bags to share of chocolate.
No, there's no such thing as sharing chocolate.
What? My husband said to me once, he said, I've never been as scared as when I took your chocolate off you. He said, and I loved it. I went, give me the chocolate. He said, the look was enough. And he handed back the bar of chocolate.
No, I don't do sharing.
It's lovely to have you here, Lynda. And Ian.
It's a pleasure. And you know what? Everybody's lovely.
Yeah, we all are.
Everybody
They're a lovely
wants
group.
you to succeed.
Yes.
And you feel like you're up. We already feel like we've found a new home, don't we,
Absolutely,
Ian?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right, Amber, are we going to draw the winners for these mugs? So the winner is... Do your drum roll. Come on, God, join in.
Lynda Arkle, Amanda Connolly and Diane W.
Did you hear those? Say it again.
Lynda Arkle.
Lynda Arkle.
I think that's right.
Go on.
Is that how you say it?
I don't know, just say it.
Amanda Connolly and Diane W.
Sounds in tears on the camera because all Amber did was just raise her voice. Brilliant. Right, contact us, please. Is it Help at Highlight are we doing, Amber? Yeah, Help at Highlight. You'll get a message and then we'll sort that out. Get those addresses to Lynda. That was hilarious. Just up the volume. Lynda and I and Ian will be back at 7 o'clock tonight with Pollyanna Pickering. So make sure that you're staying tuned. For right now, David's on the other side of that wall. See you in a bit. Bye. Bye.